This is my doggy Pebbles. She's old. Her hind legs aren't working too good anymore, so she kind of tumbles down the stairs. Why don't you turn around here and say hi to the people, huh? Come on. Come on. Yeah. There you are. Oh, good doggy. This is my digital horror show. Look at my broken screen. And I literally just grabbed this like so and picked the thing up to slide it back on the desk, dragging the front. I've done that 100 times, broke the screen. This happened last week. I ordered a new monitor. It's here. I've been using a keyboard and a mouse and a separate screen, and I'm getting ready to unplug the screen. Got a older tower underneath the table here. We'll get that hooked up just in case I need to look for instructions. We will proceed. Well, she's coming up. Got her plugged into the network, but never really surfed on this computer. This is just parts we had laying around so we could get a computer in here to serve the 3D printer, which is over here. And then I went and broke my laptop. One of my employees cut this open at work. Let's open it up and see what it is. Hope it's the right one. I hate being without my laptop. So there it is. I guess this glossy, I don't know if this glossy cover stays on or not. I assume not. And if that's the case, this is a flat screen and not a glossy screen. And I was hoping to get a flat one and I forgot to ask for one, so it looks like I may have gotten it by accident. You get too many reflections off the glossy screens, they kind of suck. Let's see, this would be the bottom. Well, now I got to get that tore apart. I think it's probably not a bad idea to remove the battery. Now this thing might be scary dirty inside. I've never taken it apart to get dust and dirt out of it. Of course, I don't know if I'll be taking the bottom apart or not here. Probably not. Just unclips like so. Broken 3 laptop screens over my lifetime. Every time it happens, you feel dumber than hell. There's just no way to break one and feel smart about it. Ah, I see a little cover here. Oh yeah, there's a screw in there. Help if I took all the screws out. I think rather than force anything, I'll try to pry it around the perimeter. There we go. It's actually a hinge screw. I wonder if I need to. Bet you I don't need to take a hinge screw out. Magnet. Found the screw with the magnet. Let's look at the incoming screen. Yeah, this doesn't have tabs of any kind on it. And look, there's no plastic over this screen. So that means that piece of plastic on the new screen is just a guard of some kind. Yes, this bracket runs around the screen and goes under the hinge. So I'm going to have to take the hinge off, hinge loose. Magnet is such a handy tool. Think I'm loose. Ooh, what do we got going on up here? About to tear up something expensive. Actually, a cable that's glued to the back of the monitor. I'm going to have to reuse it because there's not one on the new one. Oop, okay, so that goes in. Does that go into the circuit board? I'm not sure. Okay, we seem to be loose on this corner, but not this one. Ah, we have screws. Pays not to force things around. Another way to use a magnet to catch screws is to put it near the tip of your screwdriver, and it'll magnetize your screwdriver. And if the screw doesn't fall off the tip, it just jumps on the magnet. We have it free. I gotta be very careful. Move these brackets out of the way. Ah, this one's broken on this side. This bracket is supposed to be connected to the hinge down here. Just that strip is just held in the connector with tension on a piece of tape, apparently. We are free. Broken computer screen be gone. So we see how this bar that holds onto the side of the monitor is connected to the hinge, and this one is broken off. So I'm going to have to break back into this computer and replace this hinge. I don't have a hinge to replace it with right now. When I originally broke the monitor, I looked for a bad computer just to buy the whole thing, and you know, because this is getting old enough, I might need other pieces, and I couldn't find one that wasn't being thrown away because of a bad monitor. I'm going to leave that protective cover on there until I get it in. I'm going to get my magnifying glass. My workspace here is much too dark. There we go, I felt it seat. Hard to believe that tape is the only thing that holds that on. Now, one of my worries about these monitors is everyone that sells these on eBay says that they're guaranteed to be something like 5 or less dead pixels. Which makes me wonder if these are not the factory monitors that failed the pixel test, and so they're still good to somebody for something, so they end up going into the aftermarket to tightwads like you and me who don't want to pay the price for the factory monitor, which I don't know how much the factory monitor cost. I was afraid to ask. And from what I can tell, the value, we originally paid like $700 for this computer, and they're trading for $300 to $400 right now. So I didn't think I should be putting $100 or more into a $300 or $400 computer. So I elected to get this screen. I want to say it cost me about $65 delivered. When I get done with this project, I will track down a replacement set of hinges. What are you doing down here, Pebbles? Did you come down here by yourself? This is my doggy Pebbles. She's old. Her hind legs aren't working too good anymore, so she kind of tumbles down the stairs. Why don't you turn around here and say hi to the people, huh? Come on. Come on. Yeah. There you are. What a good doggy. Well, let's go let you out. You must want something. Pebbles is all taken care of now. Even though that hinge is broke at the bottom down here, at least there's a screw at the top of it that'll help me hold the screen to the lid at the top. Gotta be careful. I'll fix my bin of screws. Gotta be careful. I don't want to break my screen before I get to see if it comes on. There we go. I have taken the bezel off the front of this before. I remember now, because these screws would keep loosening up in this hinge over here, and that's why, because this is broken. Well, now I know the source of the problem, at least. So we need 6 more screws, and that's what we have, is 6 more screws. The 2 long remaining ones must go through the bezel. So if you break a laptop screen, it's really not that hard to figure out. This particular laptop is a Toshiba Satellite 75D, and you can go on YouTube and there's at least one video of somebody taking it apart. There's a video of about everything on YouTube being taken apart. So you just be patient. Try not to force anything. You can get it back together. So here you go. I still have the plastic protector on there. Doesn't look like I have any dead pixels. So I hit the jackpot. That's pretty awesome. Pretty daggone awesome. Fantastic. Wow, so I'm happy with my inspection of the pixels here. Seems like I have them all. We'll get rid of this plastic protector now. I'm going to be exceedingly careful about how I pick this monitor up and move it around. Go wash the hinge line off on the bezel. A little bit of water on this from cleaning it. It's all dry now. Here we are editing the laptop screen replacement video with the laptop that I replaced the screen on. So you can do these things too. It doesn't take much, just patience. Be careful, don't force anything, and you can repair your own laptop just like I did on the Crafted channel. See you on the next one.